The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of men and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown. The Lord saw how great man's wickedness on the earth had become, and that every inclination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil all the time. The Lord was grieved that he had made man on the earth, and his heart was filled with pain. So the Lord said, I will wipe mankind whom I have created from the face of the earth, men and animals and creatures that move along the ground, and birds of the air, for I am grieved that I have made them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. So something just quickly to point out right there. Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. And that just shows us that there's always hope. There's always hope. The Lord knows that. The Lord knows that Noah was there. So all of this is additional wisdom and understanding for our benefit. The Lord is timeless. The Lord knows the beginning. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He knows everything. He knows everything about time because the Lord created it, So when it comes to this, but Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. That's his creation. That's man. And how Noah lived, it was speak for itself. Speak for itself, so that it showed that the Lord found favor in him. And so now we're going to get to additional information as to why. So the Bible likes to do that. It likes to throw stuff in, kind of like a sneak, like a sample, a tasting. Okay, here you go. Here's a little sample. It tastes good, right? Now here's why. So let's get right into it. Reminds me of like going to a wholesale, and they're like, would you like a sample of, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you love those. Ooh, yes. Unfortunately with, COVID and such, for a while there were not a lot of that, but there were either machines that were handing out samples or none, So I noticed recently, they've started back doing that quite a few places. So very interesting. But it's something, it's that little taste to get you enticed. In this case, this is the holy word. This is the wisdom. So it's giving you that, because I know reading the holy word, because man, and I've talked about this, so I'm going to do a pause because more and more is coming into my mind and it's flooding. So I've talked about this before in previous Bible studies. So man, we seek to fill ourselves in life, to understand who we are, why we're here, what we're all about. And when they read, the holy word, and I pray for understanding, and you understand it, you start to understand it. But again, the holy word goes beyond. It's something that goes beyond our knowledge and comprehension as well. But when we start to understand for our lives, it's that filling. It starts filling that void, that thing that we all have of seeking what our purpose is, what we're supposed to do, and getting to know and reading the holy word and seeking the wisdom that fills it. It gives you the understanding. It gives you that hope. It gives you love. So, and like I said, I mentioned this before, and it's proof. It's true from the past to now, and will always be in the future. This is it. This is what we need. And if we don't understand it, when it makes you feel uncomfortable, that means the Holy Spirit's working. That means that you're wanting to understand. And it may frustrate you. It may frustrate you. You may even make determinations because you get frustrated. You make simple decisions that are like, I know what this is such and such, and I don't like it. And you cross your arms. But that emptiness is still going to be there unless you start to allow for that wisdom to flow in and your heart to be open from a stony heart to a fleshy heart. So just think about it. There's things to think about. How does it make you feel, and what does it make you think?